What's up guys, it's Tiff and thanks so much for clicking on this video. Today's video is going to be all about key SEO terms to know if you're an e-commerce founder or just any founder in general and interested in learning more about how to boost your organic search volume. Definitely stay tuned because at the end I'm going to reveal a report that's been instrumental to me in scaling my business. Alright, I'll see you in there. Alright guys, let's get straight into it. So what is SEO? SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization, and it's basically the process of improving your online store so that it ranks higher in Google, and when people search for your product or service, you'll be at the top of the results. What does that look like? It really does look like that #1 spot on Google, the all holy grail. It really is a fight to the finish to try to get there, and there's tons of rewards to be had once you are at the top spot. I mean, you're saving tons of money in ad costs, and also your click-through rate is through the roof when compared to spot 2, 3, 4, 5. It pretty significantly drops off the further you go down. The reason that this is important, like I just talked about, is because it's going to drive down those ad costs, and it's also going to build up that credibility that your brand is, real and ranking on Google. So what is a keyword? A keyword is basically anytime someone searches for something on Google directly, that is going to be the keyword. So best running shoes for men. This is a keyword. As you can see, first spot right here is an ad. We have another ad, but then we have our organic search rankings. So best running shoes of 2025, 8 best running shoes for men, Reddit, etc., some FAQs. So this is kind of where we get into e-commerce SEO. We're optimizing our website so we can show up in these top spots right here. Okay, so let's get into keyword intent, and this is where it gets really interesting from an e-commerce SEO perspective, because you have a couple different ways that you can organize your content strategy based on the different keyword intents. So the first intent is going to be the most top of funnel, and that's going to be your informational queries. It's going to be things like, what are health benefits of using a sauna? How to install a sauna at home, or infrared sauna versus traditional sauna. So content that you can target to address this need would be top 10 health benefits of a sauna, step-by-step installation guide for beginners on a sauna, and just answering some FAQs and splicing those into your collection pages and product pages. Let's look at Google to kind of get a feel for what this really looks like. So I'm going to type in, what are the health benefits of saunas? Okay, so this is a really interesting fact because it looks like for this particular term, Google is showing those AI overviews, which we're seeing tons of right now. Then you have medical. So this might not be the best term for, I would say, an e-commerce website to go after, since Google is prioritizing, it looks like, healthcare websites. But if I type in a different term, let's do infrared sauna versus dry sauna. Okay, awesome. Now I have My Sauna World, which is ranking #2. That's an e-commerce website. Then we have Healthline, and it's showing me that it's basically possible to rank that term as an e-commerce website. Okay, a real life example, just kind of showed you guys that, but what it looks like out in the wild is saunas.com creates a blog post on traditional versus infrared sauna, and they break down the differences between the two, probably link back to some of their product pages or collection pages to help boost up those visibilities as well. Okay, the next type of keyword intent that I want to talk about is transactional. So this is where you kind of get exciting. You're going to get closer to the money terms right here. Things like buying a 4-person sauna online, portable saunas near me, or best sauna deals for Black Friday. Type of content that you want to create to meet the buyer in their journey would be product pages and collection pages. Also want to mention, this is kind of why e-commerce SEO works really well with large catalog websites. You're able to create tons of these collection pages and really segment down your inventory in ways that make sense for buyers. So what I mean by that, you can check out this collection page from Nordica Saunas. They did a great job. It's a 4-person sauna collection page. So they basically organized all of their 4-person saunas into one collection page for the reader, and then added some content and basically did some SEO optimizations with their headings to try to rank for this term 4-person sauna. So this is a great example of, what an optimized collection page could look like. Next type of keyword type is going to be a commercial investigation intent. So I know it sounds really crazy and fancy, but it's really not. So that kind of looks like user already knows that they want to buy a sauna. They're just not sure which one. So you're going to help guide them through those steps. So things like best infrared saunas for home use, or top rated outdoor saunas 2024, or brand versus brand, sunlight versus clear light sauna reviews. So type of content you want to be targeting is brand versus brand, like we just talked about, a review roundup, so top 5 best saunas for small spaces, or detailed product breakdowns where you literally just go super deep into one product and say, this is everything you need to know about the Clear Light Sauna 2025 edition. The Garage Gym Reviews did a really great blog post showing what this could look like at a high level. I really like this because, they straight up answer the query right here, no fluff, just tell you the 11 best saunas for 2025. But if you're interested in learning more, you can see how they compare against each other, different specs, who it's right for. So overall, this is just a great post and can really and is really great and is a really great example on how to optimize content for buyers. Okay, now let's talk about on-page SEO. What is on-page SEO? So on-page SEO is basically optimizing content and HTML elements on your website. So using things like keywords in your meta tags, headers, and the body of your content. And this is going to help the search engine understand what your content is about. If you think about it, guys, Google is not a human. It doesn't read and have context like we do. It's really a robot and it's really sparsing data. So the easier you can format this data for Google, the more that they're going to reward you. And so what that tactically looks like is going to be basically applying heading tags to your content. So if we have a web page about pizza, we're not just going to write pizza and then plain text paragraph. We're going to write pizza and then as an H2, we're going to put types of pizza, which is our subheading. And then under that, it's going to be another subheading, Brooklyn style pizza, deep dish pizza. And then again, let's talk about another heading, types of pizza sauces. All right, subheading, red sauce, white sauce. So that breakdown helps not only the reader, but also helps Google better understand your content. And on-page SEO versus off-page SEO. So on-page is everything we talked about, site content, internal links, external links, images, page speed, everything that you're doing to build up your website's SEO presence on the website specifically. Now, off-page SEO is exactly what it sounds like. It's going to be anything that's off of the website. The main things that you want to pay attention to here are link building, content marketing, and guest posting. Those are probably going to be the most relevant. And if you're a bigger brand and you have some budget, definitely check out digital PR, although it's quite expensive. So I wouldn't recommend it for anyone just starting out. Off-page SEO, like we just talked about, is really going to be all of those activities that are being done off of the website, but the main one being backlinks. And backlinks are so important. Backlinks, I think the best way to describe what a backlink is when you're going for, homecoming king or queen. Let's say the homecoming king, he basically wants to get the most votes from the class to put him at that top spot. And that's kind of what a backlink is. It's basically a vote of trust from one website to another one. And you might think, why is this important, right? Well, if you think about it from Google's perspective, they don't know which websites to rank. Let's say you have a website that's been around since 2015, right? It has links from Forbes, MSN, top publishers. They put out a new piece of content, and with that backlink profile, it'll pretty easily outrank its competitors, assuming that those competitors don't have the same backlink profile. So what does a weak profile look like? Maybe you just started your website in 2022, you're not doing tons of backlinks, maybe you have anywhere from 10 to 50 links, and they're kind of crappy websites, not too well known. Well, then that's not really going to stand out in Google's eyes. They're probably going to rank the 2015 website over yours because it has that better backlink profile. So it's one of the main factors in SEO, and definitely you want to make sure that if you're building backlinks, you're building the right types of backlinks to the right pages. This is kind of something that people can mess up on because if they get bad backlinks, it can do more harm than good, unfortunately. But to save you guys some time and effort, I created a backlink vetting checklist. It'll be in the link in the description below. So if you're interested in understanding what a good backlink looks like, definitely check that out below. A real life example of what a backlink could look like, or a guest blog post, is a version of kind of how you can get these backlinks. So this is a blog all about, I think, different like fast foods and fast food restaurants. And so let's say you own a local Wingstop and you want to, get some more visibility to your Wingstop location. You could reach out to this publisher, say, hey, I'd love to post about, the top Wingstop flavors in 2025 based on what we're seeing, and then you post it. Maybe some of their readers go back to your website, learn more about your Wingstop location, and yeah, that basically shows Google that, hey, this website is building relevant links in its niche, and yeah, it's a pretty good sign. So meta tags. Meta tags are basically HTML tags that provide more information about your web page. It's basically your digital real estate. It's kind of how you're portraying yourself, how you're portraying your website in the Google ranking position. So the best way is to actually just show you guys. As you can see, Nordica Saunas, they decided to go with traditional saunas for sale as their title tag. Now, this doesn't mean that that is going to be the primary keyword that they're ranking for. Your title tag and your H1 can be different. If that doesn't make sense, just comment below and I'll create a video explaining it, or I can just explain it in the comments. But you can actually set your title tag and meta description on the Shopify backend. If you just scroll to the bottom there, you'll see the search engine listing preview, and that's where you can edit some of that data. And this is going to be really important when it comes to optimizing your click-through rate. I see a lot of people just type in whatever for their meta description, but you want to make sure that it has a call to action. You know, for this example, it's great because they say lowest price guaranteed, free shipping on most orders. You know, if I'm buying, that's something that I want to know, and it's going to entice me to actually click on this listing. And in the beginning of the video, I hinted to an extra special report that I always check when I'm setting up e-commerce SEO for my website or my clients' websites, and that's going to be the traffic acquisition report on Google Analytics 4. Make sure you have Google Analytics 4 set up, guys, with e-commerce conversion tracking. It's going to help you understand your overall traffic breakdown, where new users are coming from, where old users are coming from, and basically help you understand your marketing mix on where people are converting. So I really like this because you can see, like for this website in particular, organic search is their top revenue driver, followed by direct, followed by paid social. So sometimes people really struggle to see the ROI with SEO, but you can get it through Google Analytics 4 or even some backend Shopify reports that you're able to pull. If you guys have any requests for upcoming topics that you want me to cover, please comment them below. A comment would really help me as I'm trying to build up this channel. And make sure to check out my other videos on e-commerce SEO. If you're an e-commerce owner doing at least 30K a month, make sure to reach out to me. I'm working with e-commerce owners that do at least 30K and are interested in building out an in-house team for SEO. So if you have any questions, comment them below, guys. And if you wouldn't mind commenting e-commerce SEO for the algorithm, I'd really appreciate it. Well, I will catch you in the next one, and peace.